Children must play.
I only know two, and that's that they need a shelter and they have the right on life. Children have the right to be loved, to have a family, to have a house, and everything.
No, they don't teach us that by school.
We believe that children have the right to play and express themselves through play. So our arenas provide a healthy, safe environment within communities where children and adults alike can come in, have some serious fun, relax, socialize, of course with the added health benefits that trampolining provides. So our trampoline experience gives both development for mental and physical growth and development. And it is important that there are these kind of facilities within the community.
Welcome back. Now, if you've just joined us, we're talking about children's rights this morning. We are discussing the importance of educating kids on information. Now, many communities have disadvantages of safe playing environments around the area. iJump is one of those areas. We just saw the insert that created a safe haven for children. In studio, of course, I'm joined by the Human Rights Commissioner, Ma'am Angelina Mkwetla, and founder and managing director of Evolve Executive Research, Adam Ginster, who's here in studio, and we're talking about children's rights. Mum, I did mention before the ad break that we'll start with you. And do children, as an organization, do children know their rights?
I don't think children know their rights as well as we would like them to. And that is why we work closely with various stakeholders, particularly government departments, and our duty is to hold those government departments accountable for any violation of children's rights. For example, you know, at the beginning of the year, there was a hue and cry about the children who were not likely to be accommodated in schools. Yep. Now, because of our mandate, we were able to say to the MEC in Gauteng, Panyaza Lisufi, that we would like to see you, sir, to talk about it.
Can I interject there? You talk about your mandate. Just explain very quickly that mandate in relation to children.
Okay, our mandate is to protect human rights within South Africa. But because there is no particular institution that looks after children's rights, we have then embraced the rights of children within our mandate. So our mandate is really to protect those human rights, to promote those human rights, to do advocacy and communication around those rights. So it is our duty to make sure that children know their rights. But because we are a small organization, we have to reach out to various stakeholders, to schools, to churches, to NGOs. So whenever we meet a stakeholder, we get excited and we bring them into the fold so that we can talk and we can activate and really make sure that children know these rights, and parents, of course.
Let me bring into that, as an NGO underground feeding 4,000 children week in, week out, what are some of the biggest issues you're facing underground when it comes to children? In the ad break, you talked about a lot of these children don't have parents.
Yeah, I think we forget. I mean, I'm very fortunate enough to have had parents, and my daughter has parents, and you just take it for granted. And then if you think that these children, some of which are born without any parents, they're completely lost. And coming from a space of that privilege, you immediately recognize the opportunity to assist. And it's fully encompassing. The most critical thing is about being a role model. Some of the children, that, you know, particularly the youngers, perhaps may not be able to understand in terms of trying to communicate. So the manner in which you hold yourself, your values, all of that is so important, so that the children can actually see physically how to act, how to behave.
And it's transferable if you lead by example. Ma'am, very quickly, what in the intro we talked about, and I'm going to read this line: nearly every government in the world has promised to protect, respect, and fulfill these rights, yet they are still being violated. Why do you think that is? Very quickly.
I think at times we as adults get so engrossed in our own selfishness, in our own, what we believe are our rights, that we forget these vulnerable little people that we bring into this world. So children's rights are being violated, and that is why we need the good people. There's a lot of good people in this world. We need the good people to come together and to keep raising the flag for children's rights. And whenever we see those violations within the Human Rights Commission, we can call people in and say, now let's sit down.
But there's been a lot of incidents, eh?
Yes.
A lot of, I mean, I'm not even talking about cell phone footage with children being beaten up at school, teachers involved with young children, making them pregnant. The list is horribly long.
Yeah, you see, and when we arrived, because we're a fairly new commission, we've been on board for 3 months. But when we got to the Human Rights Commission, we found that a lot of research has been done, and with stakeholders such as UNICEF. And now we see part of our duty being to implement those recommendations. Implementation is critical.
Adam, I'm giving you the last 10 seconds.
I think critically we can't be bystanders. That's the most important thing for me. And particularly with children, as Angie just said, are the most vulnerable sectors of our communities. We all must contribute.
Adam Ginster is the founder and managing director of Evolve Executive Research. Google the details, find out more about the organization, see how you can get involved, and also Human Rights Commissioner Mum Angelina Mkwetla. Go on their websites, get involved, learn more, and as Mum started off by saying, each home needs to have a copy of the Constitution. I have. I hope you do. Let's take a break.